Hi Scorpio, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here to do a reading for you for the month of July. Alright, so please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And you might check your other placements, your sun, moon, rising, for a more complete picture, or if this doesn't resonate with you. And please use your intuition to help you decide, what does or doesn't resonate, okay? Know your worth. Beautiful and a very important thing to do. If you have any doubts about that, you do need to work on that. You are worth a tremendous amount. You are. Okay. Let's get another card. And I hope you are doing great. Beautiful. Love this energy. Okay, this is talking about seeing the bigger picture, right? We tend to, as people, put our focus, in this narrow little box. What is right around us, what we are directly related to, influenced by, dealing with every day. It's a little box. And this is saying, don't do that. Zoom out and see the big picture, because that will give you a much different perspective on what's going on in your life. And here you have these two, and they can be so totally related. Know your worth. If you're seeing yourself from this little box, it could be a very critical little box, right? And this is saying, no, zoom out and take a look at the big picture. Okay? Beautiful. Yeah, I love this. This is one of my favorite energies because it is so true. And it's not something that we normally do. We're very, very busy within our little bubble. And it's because we have to deal with it every day, all the time. But when you zoom out, you really do get a different perspective. I guess a good example, or one that I often use, is you pass somebody on the street, right? And you say, hey, how are you? Something like that. And they just snarl at you. And you're going, dang, what did I do, right? Well, if you could zoom out and see the bigger picture, you might know that just before you saw that person, they got into an argument with somebody, or got in a fender bender, or something like that, which put them in a rotten mood. And of course you don't know that, but when you zoom out and you can see things from a broader perspective, it does make a difference. Okay, let's get your overall energy for the month. Renewal. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. Beautiful. Yeah, and looking at this and this, yeah, definitely zoom out and see the bigger picture, especially with this overall energy. It's time to head in a new direction. Make for sure that you're seeing things from a correct perspective, right? Clarity on your life purpose. That's absolutely wonderful. And I like it where it says in your heart, you know what to do. That means go in, use your intuition, your wisdom, your knowledge. See clearly. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, now let's see an energy that could be with you this month and potentially, affect how you see things or how you feel. Hello from heaven. Okay. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. What this is saying to me, there's a few things. One, hello from heaven. This is a spiritual side, of course. And you have angels here, right? And it's talking about your loved ones. So you have so much support from the spiritual side, from your ancestors all the way to your angels. It's beautiful. And they will help you to make this change. Okay? So let's go ahead and get some tarot. And looking at the Know Your Worth card, that's extremely important, especially with these other cards. Your overall energy. You want to go in a new direction. It's important to know your worth. It will help you a lot. And I'm sure I already said this, but you are worth a tremendous amount. Realize that, know that. Okay. Choices. 7 of Cups. You have all these choices. And you see the look on his face. He's trying to figure out what choice or choices to make. And if you already know, that you're very certain, and you know what it is you're wanting to do, well, then the choice or choices are easy, right? But if you have any doubts, right here, potentially, and if you're not seeing the bigger picture, potentially, you need to research, okay? Use your intuition, use your knowledge, your clear thinking, and literally go out and do research if you need to. Because there are times when all the choices are beautiful, are quite acceptable. And then there are times when some of the choices are good and some not so much. And you want to make for sure that the choices you pick are the best choices for you, okay? So if you need to do research, do just that. And I would say these are going to be important choices, because here, your overall energy, it's time to go in a new direction. Okay, let's get another card. Absolutely beautiful. You have the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is talking about you and everybody you love being very happy and content with your life. And here, where this came from, you have the 2 of Wands, which is talking about you going on to something that you want to do, right? Making plans, strategizing on how to go forward, and that you might very well be leaving something behind. And here, you have the 2 of Pentacles, which is saying, make for sure you bring in the balance. Make for sure that what you're doing is balanced, okay? Okay, let's see what we have here. All right. This is saying you're going for your happiness, right? That you're leaving where you've been to go to where your happiness is, your love, where you feel whole and complete, where you know your worth. It is time to move in this new direction, and it's going to bring you much happiness. And here what came out with it is the 5 of Swords. And in this particular image of this, it's a challenging energy. It's about arguments, but in this image, it's like having an argument within yourself. See this little bird, it looks like it's kind of whispering in his ear, you know, trying to influence him. And the first thing that comes to my mind is this: know your worth. Don't let yourself be convinced that you are not worth what you really are, okay? Now this can also say that you win the battle, right? That you're victorious over the argument. So that's good. At the just wanted to show you this, where I pulled this card out, or these cards. On either side, again, you have bring in the balance. It's 2 times in a row. So it's important that you make for sure you keep everything balanced. And here's the King of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. The King of Pentacles is very caring. And also, it is the energy of having the Midas touch. Sorry about the fly. Okay. So, whatever this is that you're changing into is going to bring in the Pentacles. But you need to make for sure, and I think this is very important, that you keep the balance. Okay? All right. Let's get one more card. Well, that was quick. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. This is a learning energy. So this is saying that there is something that you want to start. Something new. Okay? And you really want to go for this. It could have something to do with Pentacles. So like the business side of things, right? Finances, etc. But it's something that you want to get started, which makes perfect sense. Especially since you have that it's time to go in a new direction. And at the bottom of the deck, which I find this very interesting, by the way, you have another page. You have the Page of Wands, right? So this top row is being bookended by 2 pages. This particular page is extremely passionate about what it is they're wanting to learn about, what they're wanting to go for, what this beginning is that they want. So much so that it's kind of, you can tell by this image, love this image, that it's so hard to hold themselves back until the time is right, you know? They want to do it, and they want to do it now because they're so passionate about it. And here is, you know, the one where they're calm, they really want to go for this. You know, they're 2 different, definitely different visually as well as energetically type of learning energies. And so for me, that probably says, again, make for sure everything is balanced. Okay, let's get some more. Queen of Wands. Okay, she's an awesome energy. The Queen of Wands is extremely passionate too. Here you have the Page, and now you have the Queen. So, growing quickly, okay? The Queen of Wands goes for what she wants, and she is unafraid to speak up and be heard. So she's very attractive in appearances or in her skills, her behavior, something. But she definitely goes for what she wants. And, like I said, she's unafraid to speak up and be heard. And here she's holding a sunflower, and that's representative of the sun. So it's a very beautiful energy. Whoa, that was quick. Here you go. To me, this is a very good energy as well. This is a 10 of Wands. And so it's saying that you have been burdened by something. And it's a very, weighty, kind of heavy burden. But it says you're dropping it. You're dropping the burdens to have this new beginning, right? The burdens are going to be gone because you're making really good decisions and going for what you're passionate about and going to where your happiness is and love is. Okay? Just kind of wanted to flip out. Okay. You have the 9 of Pentacles. And this is saying that you're going to be very happy and content with your abundance. And abundance can mean different things to different people, right? This is referring to money, which is awesome because that's what we have to use in our society, right? But abundance can mean different things to different people. It could be happiness, love, whatever you consider abundance. Okay. Right in line, right in the same column. Okay, this is where something has been potentially, it could be hurtful, but what I'm seeing more with this is, you see these clouds, right? Swords are clear thinking, using wisdom and the truth, okay? But there's clouds in the way. So, maybe it is hurtful, but it is lack of clarity, okay? And here's the 5 of Swords, an argument. And like I said, with this image, it's like it's an argument within yourself, or potentially somebody whispering something in your ear trying to coerce you. But whatever it is, this is not clear thinking, and it can be hurtful. Okay? And I do find it very interesting that it's coming out in the same column. Yeah. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, here, not only do you have the 9 of Pentacles, now you have the 9 of Cups. So this is very happy and content with your abundance, and this is very happy and content with your happiness. Okay, get one more card. This one's to come out. Judgment. All right. This is saying that you are rising up and becoming the new you, the enlightened you. Okay? It's beautiful. You're changing out of an energy that you've been in that's really probably not been to your benefit. That's a possibility. But now you see clearly. Like I said, it's a whole new you. Now at the bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords is similar to this, only different. This is saying you're dropping the burdens, which to me would make me feel so light, physically, emotionally, mentally. You know, the weights are gone. And that can say that here as well. Letting go of the burdens. But this one, you see these swords, can make reference to this, where there's some part of this ending that is challenging. You know, there might be sorrow, hurt, sadness, some challenging emotions. And what you do is you get up, you shake off all those swords, and you see here is the sunrise, this yellow right here, and you go to your happiness, like this, going for your happiness. But this is saying definitely an end to something, therefore the beginning of something else. And here you have the end to something, the beginning of something else. And both of these are dropping the burdens. Okay? It's just this one could have potentially an emotionally challenging aspect to it, you know, where you have to deal with the hurts of some sort. But it doesn't have to. Okay? So let's get some more. Okay, let's clarify the 7 of Cups and the Queen of Wands, where You need to make decisions on the choices you have. And a very, very passionate, mature energy. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, this is where you are working diligently, adjusting, modifying as you go to create what it is that you truly want in the best form possible. Okay? So you're making the choice to follow your passion, but you need to finally hone it. Okay, let's get a card for the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. I didn't include that when I was talking about these two, but you have 3 10s. Beautiful. You have the Magician. Okay. So, by letting all the burdens go, it's creating this beautiful happiness for you and those you love. And it's being clarified by the Magician. And the Magician is an action-oriented card, but it's saying you have everything that you need within you and with you to create this new beginning that you want. And boy, was this overall energy on target, right? Time to head in a new direction. Well, you've got these 2 endings here, and this is, like the final happy spot, right? Where you want to be. Okay. That one will come out. Let me have 10 of Cups. Okay. You have it twice. This is the universe's way of saying, I meant what I said. And it adds more emphasis, more power to this part, which is you and everybody you love are going to be very happy and content with your life. And that's clarifying you going for your happiness, where you feel you belong, where you want to be, and where you're going to be very happy and content with your pentacles, which is abundance, right? You're also going to be very happy, you and everybody you love. Beautiful. Okay, here's a 5 of Swords, the argument where you're going to come out the victor. Here's this, confusion, right? To me, they just go hand in hand. They're being clarified by the strength, which is saying you're very strong. You're going to get past this. Not a problem. You're very loving, but you are very strong. When it's time to be strong, you got it. Okay, now let's get a card for the Page of Pentacles and Judgment. You actually have 2. You have the Hermit. And this is saying, you're wanting to start something new here. And you're rising up to the new you. This is saying there might very well be some needed time where you go within. Okay? And this is like the Star card, right? The Star here. You go within to find your enlightenment on what it is that you are wanting. Okay? And here, it's saying that you need to make a choice. You need to, see, she's blindfolded, you need to use your intuition, your wisdom, clear thinking to make a decision. And I am sure that's got to do with having this new direction, this new beginning, where it is you're going. Because scattered throughout here, it's saying something that connects to that very thing. And at the bottom of the deck, see if you can see this. No, I think I'll just set it right here. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is really a no-frills energy. She wants the truth. And that's it. Okay? No parties, that kind of thing. She wants the truth. Period. Which to me is a perfect way to close out this clarification, because there's cloudiness, there's not clear thinking. Here, something's trying to whisper in your ear, something that's not to your benefit. But here, you have the Queen, who's all about the truth. Perfect. Okay. Now let's see what the universe would like to share. And if you like this reading, please give it a like, share, subscribe, leave comments. It really does help. Okay? And I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what the universe would like to share. It could be confirmation, advice, whatever they would like to share. Beautiful. Now you have all 4 10s. Okay, that doesn't happen very often. And you have 2 of the same 10s twice. Now you have the 10 of Pentacles. And this is saying that you and everybody you love are going to be very happy and content with your pentacles. So here you have it as an individual. Here you have you and everybody you care about and love. And this is also one of the best cards in the deck. It is saying that this is so good that you can leave a legacy if you choose to. You know, the family tree, right? Leaving something for those that you care about, that you love. Very beautiful energy is in store for you and those you love. Okay, let's get another card from the universe. Another wonderful energy. You have the King of Cups. The King of Cups has a few different things. One, which I really don't see anywhere else here in this reading, so I'll go ahead and tell you what it is, but I don't see where it really applies, is that there could be a very good, strong romantic relationship coming into your life. So it can during this time. But what I'm really seeing in this is the King of Cups is in control of his emotions. He does not allow his emotions to control him. He controls them. Okay? Extremely trustworthy energy too. And even when times are rocky, you know, you can see how the water's all choppy. He still is in control of his emotions. And right here, you have cloudy emotions and, you know, unclear emotions, thoughts, right? Use this energy from the King of Cups. This will help you to stay on top of it, you know, and to be able to think clearly. And you also have the Queen of Swords, which is all about the truth. So, and you're very strong. Not a problem for that column at all. Okay. Let's get another card. Let's see what we have. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. You have the divine couple, the King and the Queen of Cups. So that adds strength to this reading, okay? And like the King, the Queen is very trustworthy, and they are both all about the love. And now this is the mother archetype, so she wants to help. And here, you know, he wants to make for sure that you are in control of your emotions. You feel them all and you act on them, but they don't get on top of you and put you in a situation where, you know, you're all depressed and can't seem to get out of it. And here she is wanting to help you in any way she can. She's a mother archetype, right? It's beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck from taking this card, you have Judgment twice. So that adds more power to this particular energy, which is where you are rising up and becoming the new you, right? Wow, what a reading. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. This, your overall energy, just hits the nail on the head for this whole reading. Absolutely beautiful. So, it's important. Know your worth. See things from the bigger picture and go forward with this new beginning. Okay? And there's no denying there's a new beginning, because there's endings and endings and endings. And rising up to the new you. It's beautiful. Okay, let's close this out with a charm. And no, I don't look, so I never know. Let's see what we have. Okay, you have a glass of wine, which definitely is meaning is, whoops, time to celebrate. Yeah, definitely. It is time to celebrate your new beginning. Okay? And all these wonderful energies. Thank you so much. I truly hope this helps. Have a wonderful July. Much love. Bye.